unpatriotic scum will be brought before the court and
I've
tried.
seen some dumps in my time, but this
country is
place...
under siege by unsound and immoral
It's worse than we expected.
Long live Panau.
Who are you and what is your business here?
I'd be careful now.
We're friends.
You are on an island, and it is time to kill. It is time to kill just about everything that you see. The story, who the hell knows what that's about? It's probably one of Just Cause's two weakest qualities. Agent Rico Rodriguez and his lovingly grating voice are on a mission to mess shit up. I don't think that any sane person could actually bring themselves to follow each and every cutscene here and pay attention to what is actually going on, because none of it is interesting. However, that doesn't really matter. Most people glossed over the original Just Cause, a 2006 release that came out on the PC, PS2, Xbox, and Xbox 360. It was an open-world adventure that most critics tend to agree was heavily rushed, with some versions of the game containing bugs so severe that certain missions are impossible to complete. The game had some ideas, but they were never fully realized. Just Cause 2 further realizes these ambitions, making it a game that people will actually want to play. This sandbox sequel contains insane over-the-top action with heavy utilization of a grappling hook and an infinitely regenerating parachute. You can jack cars, planes, jets, helicopters, boats, and more. There's a mission early on that has you car surfing during a car chase where you're just blasting dudes to pieces, and if you aim at their tires, it will quickly take them to their demise as they flip over and, of course, explode. You can use your grappling hook to hop over to their cars as well if you want to take a little more hands-on approach in messing their shit up, or if you just want to car surf on theirs to get a better shot at someone else. There are moments in this game that get outrageous and crazy. Just Cause 2 has some really great moments. Just Cause 2 is also a very nice looking game containing some lush environments, and is probably one of the largest 3D sandbox environments available in an action third-person shooter of this nature. Just Cause 2's best moments consist of when you're just screwing around and having fun. The island is littered to the brim with bases here and there that you can pop into, shoot baddies, and cause massive explosions. I had a lot of fun popping into a military compound, slinging my way up structures, hailing fire from the sky, jacking a helicopter, and then unleashing the fury of hell upon everyone. Just Cause 2 is a game where you can pour a lot of time into just doing this, and it still remains entertaining, so long as you pace the amount of time that you play. Just Cause 2 unfortunately does have some average moments as well. The island is freaking huge and the scenery does look unique in the various locations, but the bases themselves are often 100% identical to each other. They can still be fun to blow up, but it can kill the mood sometimes when you wander into the third copy and pasted area within the same gaming session. Just Cause 2 does have a few mishmash of problems. The game is little it ends with itself in terms of control. Sometimes you just do not have the precision that you want. There were many moments in this game where I just wanted to cause havoc and not have to deal with so many guys shooting at me with such great accuracy all of the time. Some of the gameplay when you're actually trying to get somewhere and advance the story gets very tedious. 100%ing towns by trying to find all of the upgrade parts gets a little lame, as sometimes when you're searching for that one last piece, you can never seem to find it because it is hidden in some tiny dinky corner, and there is no easy and convenient map to just locate it for you. Just Cause 2 is an experience that ends when you feel you've caused enough havoc and destruction. My initial buzz of fun for my first playthrough lasted about 30 hours, which is definitely saying something when most games can barely entertain for 10 before you want to just put it away for the rest of time. After those 30 hours though, I felt my experience was complete, with just about 30% of the island conquered as well. The only thing left was repetitious quests and bases to mow down. The only reason I then actually finished the story was just to see it through and of course grab my gamer points. Just Cause 2 is ambitious and has some unique gameplay that you can hardly find anywhere else. Just Cause 2 is a game where it is fun to go around and cause chaos. It is not my favorite sandbox game of this generation, although I suppose you could say that it does get a little close. Just Cause 2 for the Xbox 360 receives an 8 out of 10.